Hello everyone, welcome back to Success Care 24. Today we will discuss some questions from an important topic which is approximation. This is a very important topic for any kind of examination, alright? For banking examination you can get almost more than 5 questions from these chapters only. So it plays an important role, okay? You need to learn how to solve such questions very quickly, alright? So let's do together. I have brought some of the questions, so let's see. Okay, so let's come here. Let's discuss the first question. All right. Okay, so before solving questions, I will discuss some of the, not formulas, some of the basics. Like you need to have a proper knowledge of BODMAS rule. All right. So what is BODMAS rule? Okay, so BODMAS rule comes in simplification. Okay. So BODMAS rule here. B represent bracket. Okay, so B represent bracket, O represent of, D represent division, M represent multiplication, A represent addition, and S represent subtraction. All right, so this is our order to solve simplification. Okay, this is the order. So what is the order here? So if you get a bracket in a question, if you get a bracket, then you need to solve the bracket first. Then you come to of. Alright, if there is a division before multiplication, then you need to do the division first. Alright, and after you solve multiplication, then you will come to addition, and at last we will solve subtraction. Are you understanding what am I talking? And I'm discussing that if in a question you get the bracket and multiplication, what you need to do the first? You need to solve first the brackets, alright? Then you proceed for addition. And if in a questions you get of and division, then which one will you do first? You will do first of. Then you will solve division. All right, so that's how we do simplification, and this rule is important. All right, so if you get this rule, let's apply this. Okay, so let's take first question. Here you can see what we need to do in approximation. Actually, we approximate numbers. How we approximate numbers? There is a rule. The rule is that if the numbers after decimal is greater than 5, then you approximate the number to the next number. Okay, so if the number after decimal is greater than 5, then you need to approximate the number to its next number. All right, and if the number after decimal is less than 5, then you take the exact integer value. Okay, so this is the only rule that applies in approximation. All right, so let's solve. Okay, so here 26.913, that means we can approximate this number to 27 because after decimal your number is greater than 5. All right, so you approximate 26 to its next number 27. Okay, and here what will you consider? We will consider 6 only. Why? Because after decimal your value is less than 5, isn't it? After decimal your value is less than 5, so we will consider only 6 here. Okay, so next step, similarly here you can see after decimal your number is 1 2, that means 1, so 1 is less than 5, so we will approximate the number to 6. All right, plus 7.13, here also the same thing, because after decimal your value is less than 5, so we will only take the value 7 here. Okay, plus here also same, because after decimal your value is less than 5, so let's take 40. Okay, that's how you do approximation. You just approximate the numbers. We don't consider after decimal numbers. All right, we don't consider the numbers which are after decimal, because if you want to solve such long numbers, it will be very difficult. All right, so how to solve it? You need to do approximation. This is the way how to approximate numbers. Okay, so now let's do. We get the integers values now. Let's solve it. So now let's discuss about BODMAS rule here. Okay, so after that, what we need to do? We need to apply the BODMAS rule here. So BODMAS, what was the BODMAS? B for bracket, O for off. All right, so D for division and M for multiplication. So in this question, which need to be done first? Which need to be done first? Of course division, because there is multiplication, division and addition. So in which we will give preference? We will give preference to division first. Okay, so it will be 27 into 6 division 6 will provide you 1 plus 7 cube is 343 plus 40. Now just after that, what you need to do? You will do the multiplication, because after division we proceed for multiplication. So 27 plus 343 plus 40. So here what will be the value? Just add. Okay, after that here are some numbers. Okay, I have left it here. So after equal sign there is question mark minus 210.75. So what we will approximate? We will approximate 210.75 as 211, because after decimal number is your greater than 5. That's why. So here it will be 211. Okay, so question mark minus 211. Question mark minus 211. All right. So what will be the answer? Let's add this. So it will be like 3, 7, 3 plus 7, it will be 10, 0, 0. Okay. No, 10, 0, 1. Is it fine? What have I missed here? Okay, I have missed this square one. This square one. Okay, there was a square here. Mark it. There is a square here. So it will be your 729. Okay, 729. Let's do completely. So here will be 27 square, it will be 729 plus 343 plus 40 is equal to question mark minus 211. Now let's do the solution. Add this all. So it will be because if I bring minus here, so it will be plus. Okay, so add this, you will get 349 32. Okay, so answer should be 1323. All right, so answer is 1323. Because I am teaching you how to solve approximation, that's why it is taking longer time. All right, and after that I will just solve, okay, all these formulas, nothing else, just BODMAS rule and your how to do approximation. This is the thing only. Two things, BODMAS rule and how to approximate numbers. You need to know these things only, and you can solve any kind of questions from approximation. So I have teach you how to solve. Now I will do the questions quickly. Okay, and you can also do together simultaneously. All right, so now let's move to the next question. Let's move to question number 2. Okay. So here what approximation value should come in the place of question mark in the following questions. Okay, let's do. So 198.14, what would I approximate it? I would approximate it as 198 into 153.95. I will approximate it as 154 because value is after decimal number is greater than 5 divided by 76.77. It will be your 77 as because after decimal value is greater than 5 plus here it will be 178 minus 294.77. It will give you 295. Okay, is equal to question mark here. Now let's solve. Then which one you will do first? You will do first the division, isn't it? You will first do division because here in this question we have multiplication, division, plus and subtraction. So we will consider division first. So what will be the value into 154 divided by 77? It will give you value 2 plus 178 minus 295 is equal to question mark. So from here, now what you need to do? You need to do the multiplication here because multiplication will need to be done first. So 398 plus 178 minus 296. You just add or subtract. Now next thing to do is addition. So let's do addition. So 76 minus 295. Your answer is 1. Okay, your answer is 1. And here, do you have any numbers here? 1? No. Let's check. Let's check. So it will give 1. So 9. Here. So 281 is the answer. Okay, but we don't have it in option. Everything is everything correct? Let's see again. 198 into 154 because greater than 5 divided by 77 plus we take it 178 then minus 295. Okay, fine. After that you need to do the division. Division will give you value 2, then 198 plus 178 minus 295. Okay. Here I have done wrong. What have I done wrong here? It should be 396. Now let's do. Okay, let's do from here again. So it will be your So it will give you value 9, 7 and 2. 279 should be the answer. If there is anything wrong, I guess nothing. This must be the answer, but we don't have option. Okay, let's see one thing here. We have 1, 2, 3 and 5. The option number 4 is missing here, alright. So maybe printing mistake or typing mistake. So it should be typing mistake. That means your answer is 279. Your option should be 4. Right? Let's do the next question. Let's do the next question together. Now you know how to solve. Let's do questions together. Okay. Question number 3. Okay. 73% off. Now we have here off. Okay. I have told you earlier. So BODMAS O stands for off. So 73% off 998 point this. Okay. For this, you need to have the knowledge of your square roots. Okay. You need to know the square roots values. Alright. Okay. So 73% of 998. How will you approximate it? So 73% of actually means multiplication. Alright. But we will keep it as it is. So 999.82. How would you consider it? You will consider it what? Alright. So 19.73% is here. 19.73%. So it will be 20% of 999.82. That means 1000. Okay, into. So 2 square root of what? Square root of 289.09. So what you need to do? You will consider only 289. So square root of 289 is 17. Isn't it? Okay. Here 17.29. After decimal number is less than 5. So we will approximate it as 17 into 4.98. It is 5. Okay. You got this till here? Okay. Then 20% of 1000. Cancel out 2 zeros with percentage and it will give you 200. We will solve the off first. I have told earlier, isn't it? Because in BODMAS, what we give preference? We give preference off. Then division, then multiplication. So we will solve the off part first. So 200 into. Now let's come to division. BOD. So now you will do the division. Division will give you 1 into 5. And after equal, here you have question mark square minus 15.034 square. 15.03 square. 034 square. So what will you approximate? You will approximate this number as 15 square, isn't it? Because after decimal value is your less than 5. That's why. So 15 square. Okay, fine. So it will be question mark square minus 15 square will give you 225. Alright. So from here we get 1000 is equal to question mark square minus 225. That means if you bring this 225 here before equal, then it will give you 1225 is equal to question mark square. So question mark square is 1225. If it is so, then what is the so what will be the value? 35. It should be 35 square. So 35 square will give you 1225, isn't it? So 35 square will give you 1225. That means question mark is equal to 30. So your option is 35. Okay, got this? Okay, let's do next question. Let's come to next question. Here, similar procedure. You solve by yourself. After that, we will match the option. Okay. So 17.78 square. How will I approximate it as? I will approximate it as 18 square, isn't it? Okay. Minus 14.122 square. It will be 14 because after decimal value is less than 5 plus 2349.75 plus this much. So it will be 2350 plus 80.25 will be 80. Okay, division question mark is equal to 229.92. That means 230. Okay, now I get the integer values and now solve according to BODMAS rule. Okay, so solve it. So we have addition, subtraction and division, but division here you have question mark. So what do we need to solve first? I need to solve first the addition one. Okay, so let's do it. Before that, you can put the values of 18 square. So what will be 18 square? 18 square is 18 square. What was the value of 18 square? 324. Okay, 324. Okay, fine. Minus 14 plus it will be 0. Okay, am I correct? 0. Okay, good. Division question mark 230. All right, let's do next. So here, what will you do? You will do the addition first. So let's do the addition one. But you have division here. Okay, so you cannot touch it because you have division 1 here. So I will solve as this 0, the 0, 1 and 3. Okay, is it fine? Let's see. So no, there is something wrong. Let's see the question again. 17 square minus, oh, here you see there is 14 square. Okay, 14 square. 18 square minus 14 square plus 2350 plus 80 division question mark is equal to 230. Okay, so 18 square is your 324. 18 square is 324 minus 14 square is your 196 plus 0 2430 division this 230. Okay, so now solve. After that you solve. Okay, I have left this question from here. You solve and give me the answer. Alright, I will proceed to next question from here. Okay, you give me the answer in comment box. Okay, because you now know how to approximate. Alright, so let's do the next question from here. Let's do next question. So what approximate value should come in the place of question mark in the following questions? Alright, let's see. 397 into 801. Okay, 3.97. 3.97 will give you value 4 into 8.01 is 8 into this is 2 division 2 is equal to 2 question mark is here. Okay, fine. So you will do the division 1 first. So 4 into 8 into 2 division 2, that means 1 is equal to 2 power question mark. That means 8 into 8 4s are 32, 2 power question mark. That means from here 32 is 2 power 5 and 2 power question mark. And from surds and indices rule, we know that if a power m is equal to a power n, then m is equal to n. We can equate the powers. When your base is same, you can equate the powers. So if I apply this here, then it will give you value of question mark. So what will be the value? Question mark is equal to 5, isn't it? Here you see question mark is equal to 5. Okay, so I have solved till now question 5. Now let's solve question number 6. So here in question number 6 we have values like this. So how will you approximate it? Okay, fine. So 9.89 give you value 10. Okay, so 9.89 will give you value 10 into 4.99 is 5 plus 2 into 50 is equal to question mark percent of 299.69. It is what? 300. Okay, fine. Now what you need to do? You need to do the off, but with off we have percentage. So let's solve here. So it will give you 50 plus 100 is equal to question mark percent. Off means actually multiplication, isn't it? Off actually represent multiplication. So this. So from here you have 150 is equal to question mark percent into 300. So question mark percent is 150 by 300. All right, is it okay till now? Okay, so from here, so question mark percent, here we can solve it like this. Okay, fine. So it will be half is equal to question mark percentage. Okay, question mark percentage is question mark divided by 100. That means question mark is equal to 50%. So your answer is not 50%, 50. So your answer is 50. All right. Okay, let's do next. Next question. Question number 7. Let's see question number 7. 499 into 5501, that means 5 into 55 into 5. After decimal value 6 is greater than 5. That's why 555 is equal to question mark into 110.85 will give you 111 into how much value is here? Okay. 11.15 is here. Okay. 11.15. Okay. So it will be 5 into 55 into 555 is equal to question mark into 111 because 0.8, so greater than 5 into it will be what? 11, because after decimal your value is less than 5. So from here what you can do, you can solve directly. Cut 55 by 11, it will give you 5. Cut 555 by 111, it will give you 5. So your question mark value is 5 into 5 into 5, that means 125. Okay, 125. Fine. Let's come to next question. Okay, let's come to next question. So here you have 9.99, that means 10. That means, why it is like that? That means 10 plus, it will give you what? 20, because 19.99 will give you 20 plus 29.99, 30 plus 40 is equal to question mark square. So what is the value here? Add kora. Let's do addition. So 30, 40, 70, 30, 100. 100 is equal to question mark square. So 100 is what? 10 square. Again, sorts and indices formula. Okay, so from here 10 square is equal to question mark square. So it will give you value 10. Alright, now let's come to question number 9. Let's come to question number 9. Okay, so do 19.89% of this. Okay, fine. Alright, okay, let's do. So 19.89%, that means 20% of what? 449 points, this will give you 450 plus 14.67, that means 15% of 299 of 300 minus 9.89%. So 9.89%, it will give you 10% of what? 99.79. 99.79 will give you what? 100 is equal to question mark. Okay, till now. Okay, so 20% is of 450. Of represent nothing but multiplication. So you cut 2 zeros with percentage. So it will give you 90 plus, with percentage you cut 2 values. So 15 into 3, 45 minus 10%. You cut 2 zeros with percentage. So 10 is equal to what? Question mark. Okay. So what will you get? You will get here 90, 40, 135 minus 10. That means 125. 125 is the answer. Okay. So now we are in a question number 10. Okay. Can I leave it to you guys? Alright, you guys solve it and answer me in the comment box. Okay. And one thing here, our admission for new batch starts from 25th of June in Success Care. Okay, so if you want to join or you want to do any enquiry, just call in the number which will be provided in the link. Alright, so admission will be starting from offline admission or online admission, both will be starting from our 25th of January. Okay, you just solve this question and give me answer in comment box. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.